Hi, welcome back. In this module, I will share with you something really awesome. That is how to force the universe to give you what you want. By the end of this module, you will have the knowledge of how to magnetize everything that you want to attract into your life and live life on your terms. Isn't it intriguing, the cause and effect mechanism? What we are in the here and now is caused by preceding thoughts. This incredible fact arms us with the might to manifest what we seriously want by drawing it into the present. Attraction Mantra Secrets is a beautiful phenomenon, isn't it? Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to force the universe to give you what you want? Abundance of health, wealth, and happiness. What if I tell you that you can do that right now? All you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps. 1. Accept responsibility. 2. Being dedicated. 3. Law of visualization. To force the universe to give you anything you ask for, first of all, you have to accept responsibility. You have to know that what you go through now is definitely of your own accord. If you want to be successful, you have to take 100% responsibility for everything that you experience in your life. And that is the very first step to taking control of your life. Be proactive and never reactive. This includes the level of your achievements, the results you produce, the quality of your relationships, the state of your health and physical fitness, your income, your debts, your feelings, everything. This is not easy. It's not always pleasant to take responsibility for our life and circumstances, especially when those circumstances are unfavorable or completely out of our direct control. However, when you fail to take responsibility, you put yourself at a clear disadvantage. You are disadvantaged because you are resigned to the fate that you are powerless and incapable of making things better. Remember that you are responsible for yourself, whether you like it or not. No one is racing to save you, no one will hand you the ultimate job, and no one will work out your relationship issues. No one will lose the additional blubber on your body. If you don't proactively work out your own issues, they'll never be worked out. You also have to actively materialize your life story rather than passively allowing it to play out on its own. But you have to never quit on yourself. The silver lining is that while embracing complete responsibility may be really ambitious, it isn't unattainable. You'll certainly meet challenges and setbacks while going after worthwhile goals, but if you merely continue your willingness to ante up the price, you'll sooner or later succeed. Step 2 is being dedicated. Do you have anyone around you that is already successful? Try asking him or her about his or her success. If he or she tells you that success is easy, hightail it as fast as you're able to, as you're about to hear a sales pitch for some product. The honest truth is that it's truly hard to win at something you've never executed previously. But that's absolutely all right. Get the picture in your mind that failure and success aren't opposites. If you bomb, it signifies that you are taking action, so you're making mistakes and training yourself. Success occurs by nature once you've finally learned how to take the right actions. Take one step at a time. Be patient with yourself as you experience failure. Remember that when you're pursuing a goal you truly want, when you have that sort of feeling that nearly brings you to tears when you consider it as you connect with it so deeply, then you have to persist with it. Regardless of how hard it gets, don't stop. If you're clear about what you want, settle for nothing less. Admit that success will take time, maybe much longer than you'd like. Free yourself from the fast and simple, something-for-nothing mentality. Keep your head down, work hard, and comprehend that your work will eventually pay off, as long as you carry on learning and developing. This is what separates the successful from the unsuccessful. The 3rd step is the law of visualization. It plays a very significant role in forcing the universe to get you what you want. Did you know that our thoughts are like transmission signals? When you think about something, you transmit it out into the universe. It's as simple as that. The more you focus your thoughts on something, you start to manifest it. Think of it like the power of concentration. To make something real, you have to spend more time concentrating on it. Add more emotions into it as if it is real. The better you are at it, the faster you will materialize your dreams. The longer you focus on a single thing, then it is likely to come true, whether you are aware of it or not. Here are a few examples of how it works in reality. If you focus on poverty, you will attract poverty. If you focus on love, you will receive love. So at the end of the day, your energy flows where attention goes. Everything is just a thought to the universe. Our emotion plays a big part of any visualization exercise, so it is very important to start with good, positive thoughts and feelings. When you feel good, you can attract more feelings of feeling good. So if you focus on positive thoughts, you will attract a lot of positive things from the universe. If you focus on negative thoughts, you will attract a lot of negative things from the universe. Therefore, you have to visualize your desire to attract your desire. Know what you want and start manifesting it. Although visualization is an easy and convenient tool to use through daydreaming, mental rehearsals, imagination, and fantasizing. However, with the lack of power of these images, visualization is usually used to create unwanted experiences where the greatest fears are mentally rehearsed over and over in the mind. To overcome this, you can create a vision board to make those intangible thoughts tangible. Write down your goals and then find images that match with those goals. Create a vision board using magazines and cut out the words and images that resonate with you. The purpose of your vision board is to bring everything to life. Once you are done with your vision board, create a sacred space for it so you can look at it every day. After creating your vision board, you have to feel it with full emotion. Why emotions? If the thoughts are the formulation of your desire, the emotions give them context. The key is to create an alignment of your thoughts and emotions. Act as if you already possess the things pictured on your vision board, the house, the car, or your business. Say, "This is already mine." Imagine that you want to manifest $1 billion. What emotion does that thought evoke in you? Can you feel complete joy and gratitude for having that kind of money? Never underestimate the power of emotions. Feel your emotions and state your goals in the present tense as if you have already achieved them. The last step is repetition. What you have to do is pretty simple. Look at the images on your vision board over and over. Why so? Because if you visualize consistently, you will become more motivated to do the things that will get you at least closer to what you're dreaming about. You'll be getting inspired as to what to do. You will be getting hunches to act upon. Repetitiveness of vision combined with your associated emotions will develop your power to visualize and take action to achieve your goals. With all these steps combined, you have a formula to succeed. You can literally force the universe to give you whatever you want, whenever you want. This is the power of attraction mantra secrets. If you are interested in doubling or tripling your wealth starting from today, you're in for a treat. For the record, a lot of the problems that arise in our lives are probably due to poverty. So in this module, I will talk about the wealth attraction mantra, the secrets the wealthy use to get rich and stay rich. Did you know that we have thousands of thoughts running through our brains on a daily basis? And the crucial thing is to hone and center those thoughts and feelings on what we wish, so that what we wish will come along. Therefore, if you would like to use your attraction mantra secrets to produce wealth and prosperity, you have to do it correctly. When you start centering on wealth energy into your life, you'll be astonished at how easily it turns up naturally. Only by believing and practicing the wealth attraction mantra can one truly harness the power of immense wealth. Now, let's talk about the 3 important tips to activating the wealth attraction mantra. 1. The right mindset about money. 2. Wealth manifestation through the wealth attraction mantra. 3. Balance yourself between inner stillness and outer creation. Number 1. You must have the right mindset about money. That is why it is vital to know what kind of mindset you must have. If you try to implement the attraction mantra secrets to this concept, you must realize that a person who is actually trying to attract money should think about it all the time. Since thoughts attract results, you must have clear and concise thoughts. At the same time, you need to think subjectively. Don't think about the money itself, but think about what you must do in order to bring the money to you. If you own a product-oriented business, thinking about the quality of your product, for example, is a beautiful step in this regard. When you do that, you are actually improving the sales potential of your product, and hence you are bringing in the money. A person believing in the wealth attraction mantra will subconsciously practice proper business etiquette because he or she knows what it takes to bring in the money. They don't believe in quick-fix solutions, but always go for the long haul. This should be your mindset about money, too. Don't think about how to actually bring in the money. think about what you must do in order to let the money come to you. Now let's talk about wealth manifestation through the wealth attraction mantra. All you have to do is to apply these 4 simple steps to manifest money and wealth. 1. Believe. 2. Visualize. 3. Be grateful. 4. Continue your actions. The first step is to truly believe that you can obtain the wealth you want in life. You have to ingrain the thought of wealth in your subconscious. Belief is power for sustaining momentum. You have to think staunchly that you will be able to attain the large amount of wealth that you are longing for. The more you believe in your desire as a done deal and work up your emotions about this being true, the more manifesting becomes easier. Next, you have to visualize your desire to attract your desire. Use your mind to project your future, a mental image of you realizing your goal. Don't get me wrong, it isn't about seeing yourself up on a movie screen. You aren't watching a picture from outside. You are in that movie playing the role you want to play, seeing through your eyes, hearing through your ears, and tasting through your mouth. You visualize yourself getting the results you desire. It's as if your visualization is your only reality. For instance, it is very important for you to actually visualize the amount of wealth you desire. The more precise it is, the better. You have to think that the wealth is already in your bank account and feel the emotions and confidence knowing that you are wealthy. Begin thinking as if you were planning on what to do with the money. The third step is to be grateful. Why grateful? Because by thanking the universe for granting the wealth to you would actually take your belief one step forward. Never underestimate the power of gratitude. Build an attitude of gratitude and think of how happy and grateful you are to have the wealth you desire. Instead of contemplating gratitude for the future, you need to envision it in the present. When the emotions and thoughts correspond with genuine gratitude, you are activating the universal laws that can bring you whatever you want. Moving on, the fourth step of wealth manifestation is to continue your actions. Never give up. Be relentless. Remember that stopping is a sign of weakness. You don't want the universe to understand that your belief is faltering. You want it to know that you will keep up no matter what. Sooner or later, your supreme confidence is going to bring the wealth to your doorstep. Now, let's get to the third step to activate the wealth attraction mantra. One of the most significant applications of the wealth attraction mantra is to balance your inner and outer selves. Your inner self is your consciousness. It is the way you think and behave. It is connected to the energy of the Creator, which is your outer self. You can think of your waking consciousness as an outer self because its function is to focus upon a world which has the appearance of being external. When you apply the wealth attraction mantra, you project your future through your mind, and that begins in your inner self. Your outer self is characterized by your action. The way you act and implement your thought processes is how your outer self functions. The wealth attraction mantra will make amazing things happen once you balance your inner stillness and outer creator. The rest is your call. The most important thing is that you have to take the initiative and act upon it. Put your outer self into action to get the results you want. Don't just use your inner self to think and believe. The combination and balance of both will initiate the wealth attraction mantra, and soon the universe will answer your call. Believe it, practice it, achieve it. Health is wealth. Even if you have $1 million in the bank, it all amounts to nothing if you don't have the health and vitality to use them. Thus, in this module, I'm going to share with you the health attraction mantra to boost your health and longevity so that you have the unlimited physical vibrancy and vitality to enjoy every bit of life. The word health is an important factor today in everybody's life because if we are physically and mentally healthy, we can definitely enjoy a healthy, long life as well. Think of your body as your vehicle. Some people call it the temple, and the body is the only vehicle you have in this one life. So do you want to be in a crappy vehicle that will break down any moment or a high-power, luxurious sports ride? Well, you decide. Good and strong health is not something that is sold at a grocery store, but it is something that we have to create and also maintain at the same time. Did you know that the thing most affected by optimism is physical health? Think mind-body connection. If the brain thinks positively, that energy will radiate into the body as well. This simply explains the importance of optimism in maintaining good health. But the question is, what is the key to unlocking the health attraction mantra? And that is what I'm going to share in this module. To unlock the health attraction mantra, you need to maintain high positive vibrations and a passionate emotional state about your desires and intentions. This all begins with your beliefs and your thoughts. But before we talk about the ways to unlock the health attraction mantra, let's talk about the positive effects that positive thinking or optimism could have on our health. Remember that you should never underestimate the power of positive thinking. It can transform your mental life, boosting your daily happiness levels and expediting your path to success. The benefits of a more positive outlook can also extend to your physical health in some interesting and surprising ways. Here are some positive effects that the health attraction mantra could have on your health. 1. Increased lifespan. 2. Positive thinking could improve your immunity. 3. Positive thinkers cope better with stress. Living longer is something we can all be happier about. But did you know that a positive outlook could influence more than just your mood? People who are optimistic are more committed to their goals, more successful in achieving their goals, more satisfied with their lives, and have better mental and physical health when compared to the pessimists. Positive thinkers are keener to eat healthy foods, engage in regular exercise, and practice forms of preventative health care. By focusing on the good in life and making it your mission to take a constructive approach to problems, you set yourself up for a happier, longer life. Not just that, positive thinking could also improve your immunity. Your mind can have a powerful effect on your body. Immunity is one area where your thoughts and attitudes can have a particularly powerful influence. Did you also know that optimism doesn't just boost your mood? Positive thinkers who are happier or more optimistic about their dreams and goals have a stronger immune response. They tend to react in healthier ways to stress, helping them to recover more quickly. Fascinating research on the connections between physical and mental health support the initially perplexing claim that positive thinking can boost resistance to disease. In one study, researchers found that people with upbeat attitudes catch fewer colds and flu viruses and show that patients who are diagnosed with potentially terminal illnesses tend to experience more consistent and significant improvements after receiving treatments. The third positive effect that the health attraction mantra could have on your health is that you can cope better with stress. Stress is a major problem for many people. A hectic, stressful job, a chaotic home life, bills to worry about, and bad habits such as unhealthy eating, drinking, and smoking can lead to a mountain of stress. If your life is full of stress like mine once was, then you'll love the positive effect that the health attraction mantra can have on your health. Did you know that positive people tend to handle things better than negative people? They are able to concentrate better on finding solutions instead of being distracted by negative elements. Aside from this, you can also face any stressful situation with an improved focus. This helps you worry less and cope better. Now that you already know the positive effects that the health attraction mantra can have on your health, I'm pretty sure you're excited to know the ways to unlock the health attraction mantra. Without further ado, let's get started. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps to unlock your health attraction mantra. First, you have to set goals, followed by visualizing those goals being actualized, and then to accept the actualization of those goals as it occurs. Always remember to set goals. Now, you may ask, why is it important to set goals? Because it gives you a sense of direction and it can improve your outlook on life. You need to have clear goals in order to unlock the health attraction mantra. Write down a detailed description of exactly what you want to accomplish. By doing so, it requires you to get a well-defined mental image first. The very process of putting your thoughts into words creates clarity. For instance, cutting down 20 pounds in 3 months. Perhaps you've been trying to lose 20 pounds for years, but have never succeeded. In the past, you've decided to do it multiple times, but you simply never followed through. Using the health attraction mantra can now achieve this goal with much less effort, suffering, and internal struggle. You can start by fixing your focus on the goal, weight loss. Decide that it is something you need to do. Find reasons to support this goal and constantly remind yourself of these reasons. It could be to be healthier, to not be remembered as the fat one, to boost your confidence level, to surpass the limits you thought you had. Once you have truly accepted that this goal is worthy of the struggle it will bring, move into the second phase, the visualization phase. After you are done with setting clear-cut goals, you have to visualize those goals being actualized. With the previous example that I mentioned, which is to cut down 20 pounds in 3 months, all you have to do for this step is to imagine how you will lose that weight. Visualize yourself working hard in the gym and following a strict diet plan that requires sacrifice. These are all important things to see and to realize, and there's no better way to do it than by using the health attraction mantra. Just remember, if you want to attract a slimmer version of yourself into your life, then you will need to fix your mind on that image. If you want your body to look like that of the Victoria's Secret models, all you have to do is imagine yourself having that body and fix your mind on that image. The final step is to accept the actualization of those goals as it occurs. Have you realized that up until now, you have been projecting yourself into this vision that exists in the future? But let's reverse that. Instead of projecting yourself into a future reality, allow yourself to receive that reality in the present tense. Open yourself to the realization of the goal. Visualize how making these changes will improve your life. See yourself in the future after you have slimmed down. Do you feel healthier? Do you feel happier? Do you feel more attractive and self-confident? You might be feeling uneasy, but the final step of the activation of the health attraction mantra involves becoming comfortable with the realization of your goals. And this is precisely what you have to do if you wish to attain your goal and be successful. Hi! In this module, I will talk about the affection attraction mantra. We'll be focusing more on how to manifest affection relationships between you and your loved ones today. And by the way, did you know that we all have the ability to exchange affection? All humans are created with the natural need to give and receive affection. Affection is truly the universal language of this world, and individuals from all different walks of life acknowledge it for what it truly is and comprehend the power that is in it. Take a moment and ask yourself, have you activated your affection attraction mantra? Are you showing enough affection or lack of affection? Are you surrounding yourself with love that brings favorable energy into your life? Well, if your answer is no, you are not alone. In fact, I'm going to share with you the 4 important tips to activate your affection attraction mantra. All you have to do is to connect, communicate, share, and have some self-love. Tip number 1 is to connect. In order to develop as a human, we have to master the artistry of forming connections. It is one of the most important areas of our lives. Without human connection, our lives are simply incomplete. When we are not connecting on a regular basis with others, it can lead to loneliness, isolation, depression, and illness. Not just that, in order to discover and grow, you have to be freed to connect with what you wish and to unplug from what you don't wish. No one may provide you that freedom. It's your right as a human. You don't require anybody's permission to choose which associations are most beneficial for you. It's up to you to accept the initiative to associate with what you wish and to unplug from what you don't wish. By consciously arriving at connections that feel intuitively right to you, you direct yourself into the right spot with the rationale of affection. Tip number 2 is to communicate. Communication is such an important element in life. Think about it. We communicate with other people, with ourselves, and with the universe. There isn't a single area of life where communication doesn't take a major role in how things go. You communicate effectively by first associating with the familiar and then broadening into the unfamiliar. When you meet somebody new, the opening move is to find out your shared concerns, values, and mental attitude. This produces a basic adherence of trust and friendship. Great communicating skills take time to formulate. The more you rehearse, the better you'll become. There are particular methods you may learn, like smiling, sustaining an open posture, and maintaining eye contact. Also, don't forget that the main purpose of communicating is to produce a connection with the other individual. True communicating calls for mutual understanding rooted in affection and faith. Otherwise, you can't share truth with others. Always remember that to communicate advantageously, there must be some bond between talker and listener. One must be willing to share and the other willing to listen. Now ask yourself, when was the last time you shared with someone? I'm sure it's pretty recent, because humans have been sharing for longer than we can remember. If you communicate in any manner, you're in truth researching different facets of yourself. Once you feel a rich sense of sharing with another individual, you're in reality connecting profoundly with a crucial part of yourself. By sharing with other people, you'll discover how to love yourself more totally. Think about your relationship with another individual. Where does it in reality exist? It does not exist anywhere in the outside world. You can't merely point to it and state, "This is our relationship right here." It lives strictly inside your thoughts. Therefore, if you have trouble connecting with individuals on the exterior, it might be because you aren't sharing with yourself on the interior. Once you discover how to feel fondly connected on the interior, you'll discover that it is much simpler to form a bond with other people. The great news is that when you comprehend that all relationships are internal, you will be able to consciously alter how you see them and thereby alter how they go as well. If you feel disconnected with your real self, you can expect your personal relationships to suffer from a disconnect as well. If you wish your relationships to be more loving and accepting, you have to discover how to love and live with more facets of yourself. And the last tip is self-love. I'm sure you've heard it before. If you want to attract love, you have to love yourself first. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yet often people have difficulty in caring for themselves, in receiving love, in believing that they deserve to be happy. Imagine for a moment the amount of energy you expend brooding over the future, ruminating about the past, comparing yourself to others, judging yourself, and worrying about what might happen next. That is a huge amount of energy. Now imagine all of that energy gathered in and returned to you. Underlying our usual patterns of self-preoccupation, stinging self-judgment, and fear is the universal, innate potential for love and awareness. How do you feel? Good? Self-love is a magnet for love. It attracts happiness. The more you love yourself, the more loving people and situations will be attracted to you. Every time you do something kind to yourself, it sends a message to the universe that you feel worthy of kindness. And guess what? More kindness will come to you. The affection attraction mantra picks up your emotions. The more joy and love you feel, the more positive your emotions. Doing things that make yourself happy radiates joy out to the universe, attracting more. Self-love makes you want to take better care of yourself. When matters are tough or you're battling with something, encouragement is a marvelous means of presenting you a boost. Be kind to yourself and love yourself more. As you give yourself more love, you'll enjoy the nurturing things you do for yourself. That makes you feel better and puts the focus more on your well-being. The more you self-nurture, the more loving feelings develop and the better the message you send for the affection attraction mantra to respond to. Hi! In this module, I'm going to show you how to activate overflowing abundance to shower abundance not only onto yourself, but also onto everyone around you. Speaking of abundance, have you ever asked yourself, what is abundance and how can it manifest into my life? If you haven't asked or haven't had the key to force the universe to give you anything you ask for, then you're at the right place. Now, before we talk about abundance, there is something you should know. It's the power of gratitude. You hear the word gratitude so often, but take a moment and ask yourself, when was the last time you actually counted your blessings or acknowledged things that you received and noticed those simple pleasures in life? The majority of us are so busy with our lives that most of the time we are not aware on a continuous basis of how much we have been given. Now, why is it important to be grateful? Because gratitude shifts your focus from the things you lack in life towards the great abundance that is now present. It is the key that unlocks the gateway to abundance. Being thankful and appreciating life and the things life offers you makes us more resilient and even happier. Without further ado, let's talk about the 5 steps to unlock the gateway to abundance. 1. Discover the power of gratitude to unleash unlimited abundance. 2. Getting in the right mindset. 3. List down the List down the things you are grateful for. 4. Gratitude in tough times. 5. How gratitude can change what you attract. Let's talk about the first step to discover the power of gratitude to unleash unlimited abundance. Do you agree that faced with busy schedules and challenging lives, we often forget how fortunate we truly are? Even when things are going well, we forget. We often forget to be grateful, to cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Being grateful should be treated as an important part of the day because appreciation contributes to our genuine happiness. Once you develop an attitude of a sincere gratitude for the entire blessing you receive, this unleashes the power for you to receive even more than you already have. Did you know that a lot of people are trapped in the state of poverty by having a lack of gratitude? Hence, you should never underestimate the power of gratitude. Abundance always goes with gratitude because we can always attract great wealth as well as abundance with the power of gratitude. Have you ever wondered why your life is not really abundant? Why good things don't happen to you? Why you aren't completely happy? Is it because you are living in a life full of complaints like the majority? This is actually one of the main reasons behind your lack of abundance in life. If you always see things negatively, you will never appreciate the good things you possess and the blessings you receive. Ingratitude attracts scarcity. So why not change the way you see things? Start looking at everything in your life as a blessing and as good things to be grateful for. Then your life will become meaningful and you will be happy. When you start looking and focusing your own energy on being truly grateful, you bring real abundance into your life. The more grateful you are with what you have, the more you will attract for which you can be grateful. Gratitude always fits in with abundance. The primary key towards obtaining real abundance in life is through learning to become grateful even if you are living in an ungrateful world. The second step is getting in the right mindset. You may wonder, what right mindset? Getting in the right mindset means finding something to be grateful for in every difficulty. In the face of difficulties and in today's sinking economy, it is really difficult for us to remain appreciative and grateful. However, the great benefits of maintaining appreciation and genuine gratitude in spite of what is going on around you are truly worth looking into. Having the right mindset about being grateful and appreciative can greatly transform your life. You need to get the right mindset in order to unleash unlimited abundance into your life. Each of us has our own blessings in life. Regardless of who you are, where you came from, or what you are going through, you always have blessings in your life that you can be grateful for. The only challenge here is to educate yourself to provide emphasis on gratitude and search for many reasons in order for you to manifest appreciation. Now you may ask, why is it so important to be grateful? Why do we need to cultivate this habit? Because what you choose to train your attention on is what you consciously think about. So get into the right mindset about having a feeling of gratitude towards others and each situation. You will also feel good about yourself. You will have a different perspective about life, and you will view the world as something beautiful. Acknowledging the great power of gratitude is actually one of the most important things today that creates a great effect on one's life. In very tangible ways, it is true that gratitude is the key that opens the gateway to abundance. Next, you have to list the things you are grateful for. When you are facing any challenge in your life, and when you are in the face of great adversity, just ask yourself about the good things that you can get from it. Understand how you can benefit from a certain situation. Take some time today, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, to come up with a gratitude list. List everything you are grateful for to help you get through those slightly cloudy or downright stormy days when it's hard to conjure up a pile of thankfulness. You can even be grateful for the littlest things that you probably never pay much attention to. These could be the simple things you can be grateful for even when times are tough. You can feel gratitude for family, whether by blood or the people you've met in your life, that always make you feel at home. Your many significant others who are your true friends, who make life a lot easier to go through, and who love you more than you think you deserve. Good health if you have it, one of life's greatest pleasures, for any good health at all. So we've covered all the good bits of our life and we're focusing on them. But what about the bad things that happen? Should we be grateful for them as well? Well, yes, if possible. Being grateful for bad things that happen to us isn't saying that what happened should have happened. It's not about lying down like a doormat, ready for the next punch life might throw at us. Being grateful about the bad things that happen is more about learning to live with the life you've had and seeing the good that can spring from anything. When times are tough, or if you are in the midst of despair or emotional mayhem, taking a moment to foster gratitude will create a sense of encouragement and calm when you need it most. It is the last thing you can think of. Learn to count your blessings, not your problems. Believe it or not, gratitude can help you cope with hard times. Always look for something to be grateful for in every bad day you face. If you learn to become more grateful and happy with every situation you are in, you can become happier in your life. Be more grateful for every difficult situation you are in, because in those times you are able to grow. Now let's talk about the fifth step to unleash your unlimited abundance. Gratitude brings you more of what you appreciate. Every time you flood your mind with appreciation or gratitude, you attract more of what you desire. Why? Because you're focusing on the things that you really want in life, and thus you are attracting more of these things into your own life. That is why it is important to keep a gratitude list so you know what to focus on. Take time each day to express your gratitude for all of the good things in your life, and you will soon begin to experience the benefits. Gratitude really matters. It does not only allow you to obtain what you want, but it also leads to positive actions. When one feels gratitude for the kindness shown by a person, one may be more likely to show kindness to the person in return. This is then really helpful in creating good relationships with others. With the many blessings that you can benefit from, appreciation and giving thanks on the things you receive, there is no reason for you not to practice the attitude of gratitude. This will not only attract good things to your life, but to the lives of others as well.